Good morning, guys and gals. Happy Saturday, November 15th, 2025. It's Saturday. Oops. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Kind of rainy and gloomy. If I would have known, I could have just set up out in the house. Probably still do that, huh? It's wet and cold. How is it where you are, Mary? How's the weather there, Mary? Good morning. How's the weather, Mare? Oh, it's not scrolling. That's why I didn't see what Mary said. Good morning, Yvonne, honey. Good morning. Yeah, foggy, cold. That's why I said I could have set up inside. Balmy 65. Aw, balmy. You poor girl. I know it says it's 46, Daryl, but would you like to come out here and sit for an hour with me, love? It's cold and wet. Hello, Ann Cush. What's the little girl? She don't know? What's the little purple girl saying? Oh. All right. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, Mary, when you get to know me, honey, I'm just a goofball, as Daryl calls me. What the heck did I do? Here, let me see. Okay. What did I do here? Okay. I don't know why my phone's not scrolling up, but okay. So good morning, everyone. It's 7:14 a.m. here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, live, and it is November 15th, Saturday. I'd rather be outside 24/7. Good morning, Debbie Sue. How you feeling, sweetie? You feeling good? Let me get a sip of this coffee here that Hubs made. Good morning, gamer boy. How are ya? Nice to see you. Good morning, Debbie Sue from Mary, Northern Sparrow. And we'll get started here. We're losing people here. That's the way it goes sometimes. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you for all of the hugs and the hearts and all the stuff you give me. So we'll get started. Oh, that coffee's good. I'm going to make sure it's close. It doesn't get cold. All right. As I serve, I know greater joy and peace. When I feel resigned to accepting the state of the world as it is, I feel discouraged at the thought of others suffering or going without. I know what I need to do to help myself. I may not be able to help everyone in the world, but I can still be of service wherever I am. Being of service is empowering, a way to feel I am helping to make the world a better place. During my prayer time, I hold those with healing and prosperity needs close to my heart and envision them having all they need to lead fulfilling lives. Service helps me carry out my prayers, knowing I am at the heart and hands of God in the world. I serve with joy and purpose, grateful to help. Hey, Ronaldo. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I serve with joy and purpose, grateful to help. From 1 Peter 4:10, like good stewards of the manifold grace of God, serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. That's 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 10. Like good stewards of the manifold grace of God, serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. And there is a lot of suffering going on in the world, and we can try to do, but we can't help everyone, right? Sometimes we can't even help ourselves. Some of us, living from paycheck to paycheck, and you give what you can. Like if you don't have money, sometimes we give to the food bank. I offered my brother to come in my pantry and take what he wants. Because he doesn't have a lot, and um, I make a lot of donations, but I don't have, the cash to put out right now because without me working. So you do what you can. And today I will be kind to others. When I think of being kind, I am reminded of the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It only takes a moment and no special effort to be kind. I can smile at a stranger, hold the door for the person behind me, or let someone go ahead of me in line. These small acts of kindness bless everyone involved. Other kinds of efforts may take a little bit more thought, like putting together a donation of blankets or warm clothing, a coat that you may not be using. Um, I think of how I would love to be treated, prefer to be treated. I certainly want to be heard and respected. I want others to see my value and treat me with dignity. I hold this thought as I think of others. I see people imbued with the Spirit of God. Kindness flows from me to bless others. And this is from Proverbs. We haven't read a lot of Proverbs. Proverbs 21:21. It says, whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. And that's from Proverbs 21:21. Ronaldo says, sorry, I haven't been watching your videos or lives. I've been so busy. I guess that's why all my watch hours have gone down, Ronaldo. All because of you not watching, honey. I'm just teasing you. Jesus said the poor will always be among us. It's our job to be a good steward of what we're holding this this earth in God's name. Right on, right on. Oh no, I have to so soon. I'll try to be here tomorrow. Sally, thank you for your words. My apartment complex is doing a collection for a donation. I think that's awesome. Yes, it is. My brother's little apartment complex for the low income. They always give them each a turkey. However, his the little apartment size oven, he can't fit it in the oven, so I cook it for him. I bake it for him. Kindness is something we all have to offer every day. Yeah, and I was just like I didn't know there was like a um World Kindness Day, and then they, had the whole week last week. But that was just so awesome that November 13th is Kindness Day around the whole world. But there's not a real lot of advertisement about that. I just happen to look up, sometimes I'm like, oh, I wonder what holiday it is today, those little holidays they have. And they should advertise that more, especially with the way the world is right now, don't you think? Like, they should have said, it's World Kindness Day, do what you can or something. I don't know. On the news, they always want to tell all the other stuff on the news. Why don't they tell that? Because that's why I don't watch the news, because there's too much bad stuff. And, like I told you, my friend always says, I'm an ostrich with my head in the sand. Well, I guess I am, because it just makes me so depressed. If it makes me depressed, hearing that news, then I'm sure what about the people that are living those lives? So, and you wanna help. I know I wanna help people, but my hands are tied, like someone once said, "It's only a dollar," but yeah, it's only a dollar to me, but, you know, a dollar and a dollar and a dollar is $3. I can't even buy a gallon of milk with $3. So, because everything's so high priced, so yeah, they always sensationalize the bad stuff. I honor God when I serve others with kindness and compassion. From ancient times, prophetic, prophetic voices of the world faiths have called people to serve God in whatever way they understood the divine through service to humanity. Today, I heed this call. It is time to do something, however humble, for a hurting world. I may visit a friend, call people who live alone, volunteer at community services, or serve at my religious center. See, it doesn't always have to be something with money, guys. We can be of service, just being a friend that may be under the weather or, have an ailment or something. Even saying a prayer is being of service. Call people who live alone, volunteer at a community center or even at a school or something, um, like a senior center. My faith in the grace of God becomes an expression of compassionate love when I serve others. Through my service, I turn divine grace and love into constructive, benevolent action. My service blesses others as it blesses me too. I grow in empathy. I cannot read today. I grow in empathy and generosity as I selflessly share my time, talent, and treasure. And from Joshua, I haven't read a lot of Joshua either. Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Hello, John Boy. Good morning. Um, Joshua chapter 24:15. Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. How good is that? Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Charles. Hello. Hello. Um, that one there is a familiar reading. I didn't realize it was from Joshua. Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. That is a really great one to um, remember, Uh, so we remember a lot, that I am blessed by remembering. I cherish the people and relationships that bless my life, the cheerful times with friends and family, and the thoughtfulness and generosity of those who guided me. I recall the patience and understanding of those who taught me by their good words and deeds and loved me warmly and taught me to serve others as I would love to be served and donate to the poor and wait, donate to the poor and give to the needy. Other memories may trigger sadness. If memories of difficult experiences or lost loved ones evoke painful feelings, I stay present to them and take comfort in God. In the stillness of prayer, I attune to the peace and perfection of the divine. I release the past as best I can and hold to the blessings that remains. The blessings I have in my life, I am able to share as I honor and give thanks for each person and experience that helped me grow into who I am today. I move forward in love and peace. And from Romans, hey, there's Romans again, guys, chapter 1, verse 9. Without ceasing, I remember you always in my prayers. Without ceasing, I remember you always in my prayers. Romans 1 and 9. And I've been praying a lot for Debbie Sue for her surgery coming up on December 1st and Mary's sister Marcia, and I have a bunch of other ones I've been praying for. And nice to listen to this, Sally, before I go to bed. Gratitude, yes, and being able to help others as we would treat others as we'd like to be treat. I cannot talk. um, so yeah, giving to the poor in this world. This world is so crazy with a bunch of wackadoodles, right, Debbie Sue? Um, or as I put it on Rhonda's show, wackerdoodles. And some people are just running around like wackerdoodles, and they're not, at least trying. There's a lot of people that have lost their funding for food and stuff here in the United States, and it has to be scary for them, especially those who have children, And I know there's a lot of people donating to the food banks to keep them supplied. So there's a lot of good people in the world, and the people that are, panicking, they're panicking because if you believe in God, you don't panic. Um, that's what my dad used to always tell me because I would always go into a panic. It's just like if you're going to pray, then don't worry. And if you're going to worry, then don't pray. So, a lot of people are panicking, and there are other people that are trying to help that so they don't have to panic. I open my heart in a spirit of compassion. Divine love is my guiding light, leading me to help and comfort those who may be hurting. Whatever circumstances I encounter, I bring my mindful presence, understanding, and kindness as I listen to the still, small voice within. In my heart, I speak and act with compassion and care for those who are suffering. I make a deeper connection when I connect with others with an open mind and compassionate heart. I remember to be as gentle and caring with myself as I am with others, so I can remain centered and replenished in God as I continue to reach out in a spirit of helpfulness. That's right. We can't be a caregiver. We can't be, take care of our children. We can't be a good mom or dad if we're not taking care of ourselves first. If you're exhausted and run down, you can't be a good girlfriend, wife, husband, mother. You can't. You can't. You're run down, you know? So we got to take care of ourselves first, not out of selfishness, but out of being smart and taking care of yourself so you can do all these other things. I am a presence of good, one with the heart of compassion within me. I share love and kindness in all circumstances. I'm a presence of good, one with the heart of compassion within me. I share love and kindness in all circumstances. And from 1 Peter 3:8, finally, all of you have unity in spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart, and a humble mind. That's from 1 Peter chapter 3, Verse 8. Finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart, and a humble mind. And that's what I know there's so many people besides me that wish the world could just, just get along, and just be in harmony, There used to be a Coke commercial, wasn't it? I like the world to and live in harmony. You remember that commercial? Those of you that are older. And there was a whole bunch of people across this grass hill, and they were all singing together. Chinese, Indian, all American, like all different people, all together and swaying back and forth as they sat down. They just wanted the world to live in harmony. I don't know if that was in the 70s or early 80s, but that, you know, and then it's at the end it says, and buy them a Coke. you know, was it a Coke commercial? That's what I thought, and then and buy them a Coke at the end. But it was such a beautiful song, and it was just like all these people. They had the camera going scaling across all their faces and all the different nationalities and ethnicity. It was just so beautiful, and too bad they don't do that now. Put that commercial back on there, make a new one of it. I like the old one, but they maybe make something better. But it was just so beautiful, and it made your heart feel happy when you would hear it, and you'd probably even be like singing that song or humming it as you went to work or whatever. Every beautiful woman, I say good morning and have a beautiful day. Thank you, Captain George. Um, but yeah, those of you that never saw that commercial, maybe Google it and see if it's still out there. I'm sure it is, but it was just so beautiful. Um, um, yeah. So it says, 1 Peter chapter 3:8. Finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, and a tender heart, a humble mind. Hi, sad duck. Um, 124. That's my husband's birthday. 12/4. Um, you can see it on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna look that up because I just remembered that. So yeah, you know, uh, there's sometimes when I hear some news and stuff, I don't know why I start singing "Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya." It uh it's someone's crying, Lord, Kumbaya. I don't know if you know that song, but uh, we used to sing that one with my kids at school, um, especially during Lent time. But anyway, um, it says, "I sparkle with energy and light. The waves of a lake sparkle as they catch the sunlight. Likewise, I sparkle as I reflect divine light within me. I radiate this light as joy and enthusiasm. I am energized and eager to experience all that is before me. The world is exciting and interesting, full of opportunities to learn and grow, brimming with prospects to share my light and love and service. I am ready to take on new adventures. I walk my joyful journey, shining light to all. I see the sparkle of the divine in others and feel we are one in the light and love. I see this sparkle of the divine in others and feel we are one in light and love. How beautiful is that? The wonderful dividends of my attitude are enriching friendships, a fulfilling life, an abundant supply. I relax and trust my prosperity, peace, and wholeness. I give my all to life, and I am richly blessed in everything I do. From 2 Chronicles 31:21, and every work that he undertook, he did with all his heart, and he prospered. It's from 2 Chronicles 31:21, and every work that he undertook, he did with all his heart, and he prospered. We read a lot of, we haven't read a lot of Chronicles either. Um, oh, was it? Was that? for your babies, huh? Yeah, that's a great song. Yeah. Oh, you remember those, Dora? I thought you were too young, honey. Do you remember the Coke commercial, Dora? Oh, I gotta get some more of this coffee. There's a lot of, isn't it funny how, some songs bring you back to a certain time, place, and like you can even, smell that memory and, hear that memory and remember people that were there when you experienced that. Same goes for like Christmas songs and, any kind of song. Um, Maybe there's a song when you were dating a certain person that reminds you of that person or whatever. But yeah, music is very important to this world, and I really like that Coke commercial. Listen to that Coke commercial because that was a good song, huh? So there's not much there to look at. So I guess I'll move you guys over if you don't mind. Ugh, I don't have my sidekick with me. Gabriel's in the house with Daryl. Whoop, too high, too high. Bring it on down. Okay. So what are we doing today, guys? Um, Anything exciting? Let me get this thing. There we go. What are we doing today? Anything exciting? Whew, I got sweaters on. Got all kinds of clothes on here. Maybe 43 or whatever, but it doesn't feel like it. Um, Swing low, sweet chariot. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yes. Yep. Yep. Namaste, Akash. Namaste. Kumbaya is a classic old song, right? Yep. Someone's crying, Lord. Someone's dying, Lord. Kumbaya. Um, there's all different ones. Yeah, they're all great tunes that remind us of you know, um, there's a lot too, like Barney the dinosaur. Um, yeah, We Are the World by Michael Jackson. Yeah, there's so many. An armadillo. Wow. How am I? I am doing well. I'm doing well. Hey, Dom, how are you, honey? How are you? Alicia, hello. How are you, honey? Oh, so nice of you guys to show up today. I'm so happy. I hope you were able to hear the scripture readings today. If not, you could just rewind it and go back. And I got my coffee my hubs made me, and it's a bit chilly out here and wet. But we need those kind of days. Those are days you take naps, right? Right? Um, but we have a lot of things to do. We have to run to the chiropractor and things like that. But I wanted to go before this because he opens at 5:30 a.m. He's like me, up and at him every morning. But you know, Thanksgiving's going to be here in a week in America here, week Thursday. Can you believe that? And then we're heading right into the Christmas season. Ah, anybody have any suggestions I can do for my Vlogmas topics or anything? Probably will have to do with decluttering. That's my world. I just want it over with because I figure there's like what 48 days left in this year or something like that. If I divided that up into 6 or 7 rooms that I want to completely banish, it shouldn't take me that long just to, put everything in garbage bags. Hi, Nishant. Hello. Hello, Jeppa. Love the haircut. Oh, I kind of cut it myself. I chopped it off. Why, were you here before when I had longer hair? I don't remember JAPA. I probably missed you when you came in before. Um, let's see. Hi, Nishant. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I've never heard where you moved from. How long ago was that? Oh, I've always lived in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Um, I moved in 18 to Idaho to work with the migrant worker children from Mexico. And I was there a year and a half. And hello, Joe. Good morning. And then I came back here because I had to have surgery, and they don't really have doctors that I needed there. I mean, they had them, but Pittsburgh has so many doctors here. Does it? Yes, it gets cold here. That's why I have all these coats on. Yep, yep. My haircut is very cool. Well, I chopped it off myself. Do you want me to give you one, Deshaun? Do you want a haircut? I can give you a haircut, love. Yeah, I like to. I used to always wear it kind of spiky and stuff, but as you get older, your hair gets thinner and stuff. So I need a cut. Sign me up. Okay, come on. I don't know how to cut hair. I'm teacher by trade. Rhonda's the one. Hello, Rhonda. Good morning. Rhonda's the one that knows how to cut hair. I just chop mine off myself. Um, and then my friend Sarge came over, aka my husband, and he dyed it for me. It's a different color this time, but it'll do because the hair dye I usually buy is really expensive, so I didn't have it, so I bought the $7 stuff. You can tell the difference. But yeah, so um, I have a whenever my husband does my hair, I do a video called in the shits and giggles section of my playlist, and it's kind of comedy hour there. Not even an hour, but check out those videos if you want a good laugh. Um, there's some silly ones in there that are too silly, and some that aren't. I thought were funny, but perhaps they're not. Um, Another channel right after this is Everyday Nana. She has affirmations after this on her channel, continuing on with what I did. Hers are real quickie dicky. She does a little bit of talking too. And then Entreaty by Rhonda, she has a lot of self help um, things on there. She's a licensed therapist, if I've said that right. And she's really good at what she does. She's helped me a lot. Usually, this time of year, I'm really down in the dumps, but I'm doing her workbook. Rhonda, how much does your workbook cost if they want to order it? I can't remember. It's very good. It's very good work that she um, wrote herself. Um, oh, that's no problem. That's what I do. Who else is here? Oh, Debbie Sue. Yes, Debbie Sue is a wonderful writer. Stop over to see Simply Debbie Sue. Um, she writes stories, guys. I think every Friday she releases a new one. She's really, really good writer. She should put all those stories together in a combined book. What about that, Debbie Sue? Huh? And please keep Debbie Sue in your prayers because she's having surgery on December 1st, and I want my friend to bounce back real quick. Are you going to be live for more than 30 minutes? Oh, yeah, I'm usually live for an hour, so probably 25 more minutes if that's okay, Dom. Um, they can go to my website and are listed there. Um, is there how much are they though? How much is your workbook? It's a very good workbook, and there's a lot of you read the thing and then you um have you seen India? I came there. Oh, I barely been out of the state of Pennsylvania. When I moved, I went through all those states to drive to Idaho, but I don't get to go. I don't even go out to dinner. Good morning, Thomas. Oh, I remember you, the lady with the pretty background. Hello from Arizona. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy today, Thomas, but thanks for remembering me. Um, that's. I hope it's a good memory. But we just finished reading scripture about being of service and taking care of ourselves so we can be of service. The sunset, Thomas. No, I do the sunrise. This is 7:44 a.m. and I do sunrise. Sometimes I put pictures of the sunset. Sometimes I chase the sunset and I try to get good pictures. Oh, thank you, Nishant. So he says I'm very sweet. So don't catch me around 8 p.m. I start, oh, I got to go to bed, you know, because I'm up early, early. Oh, that's what you meant? Okay. I'm doing well. I can't read your name because it's in another language, but thank you. Welcome. Welcome here. We are all just, get catching up on everything after reading scripture. It's kind of like a little reunion for everybody and all the new people coming in. Welcome. I appreciate you. And if you hit the like button, that would make me very happy. I'm not begging you to subscribe. If you would like to be here, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. Um, because I only want people to subscribe that want to be here. I was the guy with the three Harleys. And somebody has a Harley the last time we talked. Yes, my brother. And he just bought his daughter, his niece, who's 38, um, a three-wheeler. Does Harley make three-wheelers? I'm sure it has to be Harley because you have everything. I am Kabuzi. No, I didn't forget you. I remember you having a name written in another language. No, I remember you. Yep. Um, something about $300. I don't even have 300 in my checking account. They're called trikes. Yeah. Um, she had another one. It was like they have in those Marvel comic thing. It had like I think it had four wheels, but it wasn't a quad. It wasn't like the kind you ride on a trail. It was like an actual motorcycle kind of thing. Um, aw, really, really, aw, that's too bad. Yeah, you can just make that person invisible too. Um, yes, yes, I am. I am very humble. Um, I try to be a good person as well. Can am. Oh, Can am. Is that the type of or is that the name of the bike? I don't know. He spends so much money. I don't know how he does it, but well, maybe because his wife passed away, he has more money, because when you have a wife, you don't have money. Sorry, wives. Something about $300. If you don't even have $300, then why wouldn't you do a cartwheel for me for 300? Um, okay. Oh my, it takes all kinds. Everything is good in America. Ah, have you watched the news? I don't know. It's not so good in America. Um, oh, I'm not asking for money, Glenn. No, by no means am I asking for money. I mean, they're asking me for money, and I said I don't have it. But I can do acts of service other ways. When I volunteer and do things that I do here in my community, those are my acts of service, you know? Yep. So, um, anyway, um, anybody else doing anything? How about Sunday? Are you going to spend it with your families? Have dinner together? Have you started doing that yet? Sunday's a very important day. Well, thank you so much, Nishant. Same to you. God bless you and your family. I accept those prayers, and I'm grateful for your prayers for me. Um, yes, thank you, Thomas. Yes, I appreciate that. I'm gonna tell the fam just bring me a plate home. Oh, you're not gonna go to dinner for Thanksgiving or for Sunday? You're not feeling social today, Dom? I never wanted to go to family gatherings. I'm kind of, glad it's just Daryl and me, or if my brother comes, because I'm his caretaker. But I'm not into family gatherings. There's too much drama. Woo! Too much drama, especially with my family. Oh my! And I'm always the center of it. So, I'm going with my girl's family. Okay, there you go. There you go. You got to get to know that family too, right? Right? Do you have any kids, Dom? No, I don't really like Halloween. Is that bad? I don't. I don't really like Halloween. Hi, Kelly. Hello. I like Christmas, but it's too commercialized. So, in our family, we have a birthday cake for Jesus and we try to celebrate his birthday. But, it's not all about gifts for us for Christmas either. Yeah, I have two kids. Well, they're not kids anymore, they're men. I have one that's 38 and one that's going to be 35 in January. My baby's going to be 35. Wow, my baby's gonna be 35. Now my boys are getting old too. Like they're almost I mean, when Daryl turns my son, when he turns 40, that's an old man. That's getting to be old, don't you think? For my kid, you know? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, especially being an older woman. Yes, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Um But anyway, that's how I'm feeling today. And you guys, I hope your spirits are high and stuff. And I'm just so grateful that it's already what did I say it was? I forgot the date already. Is it the 15th of November? And I'm still in high spirits because usually this time of year, I'm telling you, whew, it's bad. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, and I'm glad for that. I'm grateful for that. So. Um, I still didn't put that tree up. I still didn't put up Christmas decorations because I'm gonna get my 3 months out of my fall decorations. I put them up in September and I still have them up as you can see here and my door and that. So it's not Thanksgiving yet. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Um, so I'm still rearranging my house because I got some free equipment on for exercising from Marketplace, and I got an elliptical and a step machine, and so I got to get the other room cleared out. So I'm moving stuff out of there. Oh, what a mess. And then I got to donate all that stuff. And if you're going to donate stuff, that's another tip I'm going to give you. If you're going to donate stuff, put it in your car right away. You know, Christmas decorations before things. Yeah. Evie's putting them up. Everybody's doing it now. Rhonda's getting her stuff out. I'm getting my 3 months. I'm getting my 3 months. That's what I used to do for my classroom. I put all the stuff up that's kind of neutral. It's Halloween. It's just fall. It's just plain fall, not Thanksgiving, not Halloween. It's just leaves and stuff for the fall. Because even here, the leaves haven't fallen off the trees yet, all of them. It doesn't even look like fall's almost done. Who doesn't do that northern Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving? I don't. I don't. I love America. My wish one day I lived in America. Nishant, you are welcome. If you ever come here, I'll try to help you look around and see where you want to go. So you're welcome here. But anywho, yeah, America ain't that good. That's what I told him. I said, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of drama, and like people don't get their food stamps and things like that. That's what I did for my mom, Mary. I kept the Christmas light was that fiber optic Christmas tree, and you really don't have to have decorations on it. Those lights that go back and forth. I had that up from my mom when she was real sick. So hey, Bahi, hello, good morning, welcome very much here. Um, we're just chit chatting after we read scripture and talking about Christmas decorations before um, Thanksgiving's over. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Nishant. I'm sure you're very handsome too. Um, but all right, so let's keep Debbie Sue and Marcia and each other. Let's keep each other in prayer, and all the poor, the homeless. It's getting cold. You know, I have some coats I want to take downtown. I have never put up Christmas decor before Thanksgiving. I decided to do. That's okay, so you can enjoy it. I understand, Rhonda. No reason to explain there. But I was thinking about putting a Christmas tree up before you started helping me, because I was like, oh, I never get that tree up. I never get it up, because I just get too sad. Oh, Nishant, have you seen my glasses? Here comes my commercial. These are my sunflowers. You just take them off. There's a little magnet on the back there, and they just clip on. So I have another pair. These ones are called the Casper shape, and then I have another one called the Kirby, which I have to get fixed because I fell asleep with them on, and they kind of got broken. Well, not broken, just moved. Um, Oh, Bahil, yes, I did. I said hello to you, Bahi. And Daryl said hello to you. Yeah, we said hello to you, Bahi. In fact, if you scroll back, you'll see where Daryl said hello to you and I said hello to you. Yes, you never got noticed. Well, yeah, I think a lot of people saw you, honey. I'm sorry you didn't see that they wrote to you. Because my mods are pretty good about that. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Pumpkin. What brand is that flower? The flowers up there, those are marigolds. Or not marigolds. Those are mums. Mums. Hi, Daryl, Debbie, and everyone. Joined the live, then got interrupted due to my husband fooling with the internet. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, they are. I have to water them. I have an alarm set on my phone, and it goes off every day at 11:30. And I always say, okay, I'll get them, and I never did. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States. And Rhonda says hello to Kelly. We're just talking about Kelly. We're just talking about people putting Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving's over, and I understand. A lot of people need to enjoy them, and I'm thinking about it, but I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it. Um, no one really comes to my house anyway, so I'm not putting all my decorations. I'm going to donate a lot of my decorations this year because we have bins and bins of things the kids made and things that if they want them, you know, then take them. If they don't, then I'm donating because I'm not going to have all this stuff, the Swedish death cleaning where you clean so your family doesn't have to clean before you die. And not that I'm dying or anything, it's just, that's what you do in your 50s, 60s so that you don't, whenever you're older and you can't do stuff, it's already done. So that's called Swedish death cleaning. Um, there's a book on it. I read the book. Um, it was pretty interesting. Thank you, Bahi. Thank you. Yeah, they're called mums. They're from. I put them. My vines I had there. Um, my ferns. My ferns I had in there. I just took the ferns out and plopped them in there. So yeah, I gotta water those today. But my palm trees pretty much had it. I should have took it in. Excuse me. Um, I should have took it in sooner, but maybe it'll come back once it hits the warm weather. But I can't lift it myself. Yeah, my kids don't want much. Daryl's best friend. When we were moving to Idaho, and my Ron, his friend said to my son, "This is all your inheritance." And he's like, "I don't want any of that." But that's just the way it goes. It's like you save their baby bracelet and all these things, thinking that they'll want it someday, and their baby book and that. I love them. My mom gave me all that stuff. Their hair from their first haircut, but they don't want it. Kids today don't want it. At least mine didn't. Like school papers, I had from each grade a couple papers. I had them in a little file for them, and they don't want it. Thank you, Daryl. But oh, that's a cute little emoji, Bahi. Oh, that's a cute one. Is that a little fish? I always try to look at your pictures, but they're so small. So, Debbie Sue, you're making soup this weekend? Anybody making any kind of soup? I'm going to make chili this morning. I have to go down and get the crock pot unless Daryl wants to go down. I store it downstairs. Too many appliance upstairs. I forgot to bring it up when I came up. But get that set up and everything. Hey, McLovin, what does that mean? I always wondered what that meant. Does anybody have any idea what that means? All the kids today do that. I don't know. I don't know what it means. So, but McLovin, you said what? I don't know. What does that mean? I just asked you. I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here talking, honey. I don't know what I am making. I made potato. Yeah, you made potato soup last weekend. Um, have no idea and even tried Googling it. Yeah, I guess they're just doing it to annoy us old people. I made beef vegetable yesterday. Don't anticipate it was going to be so hot here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make chili though. Chili's so good. I feel so lucky to be talking with you. Thank you, Nishant. Yeah, every day I'm here. I don't know. Every day I'm starting to lose a little steam on the everyday thing. Um, because this morning I was cuddling with Gabriel, my doggy, and my hubby, and I was like, oh, I gotta get up. That's what I said. That's what I said, Mary. It's just trying to get attention. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, vegetable soup sounds good. I used to make a vegetable soup. It was like Weight Watchers and it was like 0 points. Oh, we used to eat that so it was so good. That's what we should do, dear. We should make vegetable soup too and put it in the freezer. I we already started eating that tortilla soup. Anybody try making the tortilla soup I made? That was really, really good. Spicy. I made it too spicy. Yeah. So McLovin, I like soups and stuff like that. But my favorite, what my mom used to make was roast beef. Like she used to make it with the carrots and the potatoes and cook it all together. Mine never turned out as good as hers. So um, yeah, we made that chicken noodle soup that Dee and Doug made. That was really good. Remember, I had the video of Dee, on my thing, and I was trying to copy everything she did. Um, so Dom is telling McLovin that he likes your username. So thank you for the hearts. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button as well. I can't see there if everybody hit the like button, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I do. I am very appreciative of everything. McLovin says thank you to Dom. Yeah. This is a lovely community, guys. And if you decide to subscribe and join our community, we have our Sunshine Girls and everything. Hey, Batty Boo. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. We are just chit chatting away here because I have the gift of gab. I can keep you here all day, but I won't do that. So we're just talking about different soups we can make this week, and I'm going to make chili, and my husband loves cornbread with it. Yep, we're all grown ups. Yep, only you have to be 18 to be in here. So, um, Angela, hello, my darling. Hello. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. We had a lovely, lovely scripture readings today. We're talking about um, being of service to one another in this crazy, crazy world of a bunch of wackadoodles. um, okay, Nishant, I wish one day to meet you as well, honey. Batty Boo, lovely flowers and nice hair color. Thank you. Thank you. You can watch that online when you watch Sarge um, on my Shits and Giggles, my silly section of my playlist. He does my hair. He has a yellow wig. Yes, amen, amen. We're just talking about, soups we're going to make because it's getting cold here, but you're in California. How's the weather there, Angela? Um, Everybody's saying good morning. Hey, Sayer, how are you? Hi, honey. You doing well? You doing well, honey? Okay. Um, we were just talking about volunteering and doing things like that, Sayer. It's rainy, but it's absolutely beautiful because it's made by God. Thank you for your kindness. Yes, that's what I said. Sometimes we need these kind of days because that's God telling you, okay, you're outside and you do a lot of things enjoying the world I gave you, but today it's time to rest because it's a good time to take a nap on a rainy day and, do things inside to get your home prepared for, a new week. So it's going to be 90 degrees. Rhonda, so when am I coming to visit you? You got a room ready for me? Um, yeah, I would love to go traveling in that. But Angela is saying hello to Big D. Big D's place is my hubs. Yeah, lucky, huh? Very lucky. I would love to do some traveling, but costs money to do that. I love how your hair matches your garden. Oh, thank you, Kaz. Okay, thank you. That was very kind of you to say. Drizzy, good morning. Good morning. Someone saying hello to Nana. Um, Simply Debbie Sue is saying hello to everyone. Oh, I am very, I can't say I'm very quiet because I'd probably chat your ear off, but I would make an attempt to be not too talky. But I could take your dogs for a walk. Um, Betty says it's 22:05. I'm now in Japan traveling. I finally got to put a pin on my map for someone in Japan that came here to visit the other day. Um, Drizzy McLovin likes your username. So hello, Drizzy. Um, oh, that's so nice, Drizzy. He says I remind him of his mom. She used to always sit in her garden first thing in the morning. Does she still do that? What area are you from, Drizzy? I love my garden. I have rose bushes, but I just cut them all down so they will get fuller next year. Say you're in Oklahoma. You're in Oklahoma right now? Are you visiting someone? Ma- Mongolia. Oh, I don't know. I don't have a pin in there from Mongolia. I don't have a pin. Okay. Where do you live regularly, Sayer? And Batty Boo, where do you live? Hello, Kaz. Hello. Yeah, Dom said he always wanted to go to Oklahoma. How is that, Sayer? Oh, you're from Maryland. You're close to me then, Sayer. You're close to me. I'm in Pennsylvania. My brother lives in Maryland. Yeah, that was actually a smart move sorting. Hey, Drizzy comes from Yvonne. Well, Dom, Oklahoma is so pretty. It's pretty. Is it warmer there in Oklahoma? You live in Guam. Okay. Okay. I don't have that on my map either. I'll have to put that on there. It means a lot coming from you. Aw, that's so nice. Did you hear that, McLovin? That means a lot coming from you. That's so sweet. Let's see. I was born in Oklahoma, but I live in Maryland, and Oklahoma is so pretty and beautiful. Aw. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Yes, Siobhan has to go on. If you want to travel over there and listen to her affirmation after she does it and she posts it, it'll be wonderful. I live everywhere, Korea, Japan. Oh, you get to travel. But where's your home base, Batty Boo? Like, where do you call home? Like when you say I'm going to go home, where is that? Oh, you lost your mom a few weeks ago. Well, honey, you can come visit here if I remind you of her. And if that gives you comfort. 64 degrees. Home is the Jedi Temple. Hello, hello, Obi-Wan. Hello, good morning. Yeah, sorry for your loss, Drizzy. I'm really sorry, but you're more than welcome to come here and visit. You're more than welcome. I'm here every day. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm so sorry. I lost my mom too, and I miss her every day. I pick up the phone to tell her stuff, and I look at Daryl, my husband, and I say, I can't call my mom. So it's hard. It's hard. But they're still with you in your heart, you know? Yeah. It's so nice to see you, Sayer. It's so nice to you stop by too. Very nice. But all right, well, it's 8:10 and my chiropractor, he opens at 5:30. Um yeah, you do that. You do that. If you want to subscribe, that's wonderful. Um Championship of football, but I'm scared I'm not going to win. Oh, you know what? Win or lose, you're still a winner, right? Right? Yeah, it's hard when you lose a parent. Um, Aw, thank you, Drizzy. He said this is the first genuinely uplifting stream I've seen all day. Aw, yes. Kaz, bye, Sally. Take care, chat. I have to eat dinner. Yes, I'm going to go too because it's 8:10 and my chiropractor opens at 5:30 a.m., but he closes at 10:30. He has kids that he wants to spend time with, and he's open every day at 5:30 to 5:30. So I don't, I don't, I think he should be off. But my niece is here. I will let her clean teeth and put her to sleep. All right, Batty Boo. I love babysitting. I don't have any grandchildren. Okay, guys, and then what do I always say, Rhonda? I'll see you when I see you. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and hope to see you tomorrow for the Lord's Day. Bye. Bye, guys. Mwah. Bye, Mary. See you soon. If I can get this.